President Trump knows that we're super optimistic about the future of the jobs numbers because we're seeing a massive blowout in capital spending and new factory construction, something that happened because of the tax reforms that we had. So people are allowed to expense factories. Capital spending is growing at a rate. It was about 8% over the first half of the year. It's accelerating in the third quarter, which is why GDP now has the third quarter at about 3%. And so, like, all the indicators that we're seeing are that inflation is low and economic growth is solid. Income growth solid as well. So that the only part of the data that's disappointing is that the jobs numbers have been a little bit lower over the last 3 or 4 months. That 232 investigation has been moving forward. I think that there'll be something to bring to the president within a few weeks, maybe even sooner than that, and then the president will judge on next steps. I'm looking forward to seeing what the benchmark revision is, but again, it highlights the fact that we've got to do a lot better job of collecting and fixing and seasonally adjusting the data because the revisions have been so huge. I think that the Fed will certainly want to consider what moves it would make, and I would imagine that when you set an agenda at the Fed, the chairman of the Fed sets the agenda, then they have options that they all consider and discuss, and I would guess that they'll be discussing the main market expectation is 25 basis points, but I would guess that there would be an expectation, a discussion of a higher cut, but I wouldn't expect it to happen. Again, so all the job creation in the U.S. has come from native-born workers, whereas in the Biden administration, it would be like maybe about half was foreign-born. And so if the sort of supply of new illegal immigrants goes to zero, as it has, then there won't be non-native-born workers taking a whole bunch of jobs from native-born workers. And so that is an issue, that the supply of new labor has certainly gone down a lot because of the closed border. The unemployment rates have ticked up a little bit, but right now we're highly confident with the trends that native-born workers are replacing the illegal workers that are either now not new coming to the country or going back to their homes.